With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. He'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Tip-off goes to Houston. And then Elijah with the dunk.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
Now, here is Elijah. Inside, Thornton.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look. Yeah, fundamental basketball here. Passes on time and on target.
Wembanyama gets the bucket.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Here's Maxwell. Wembanyama with the rebound. And Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future, and they've already shown they can make a major impact.
5 on the clock, and it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Down low. Rejection by Wembanyama. To the paint. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. He gets it in there. Barnes has got 5 now.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Barnes. He has 5. Back to Wembanyama. Fires, high post. Again, the Spurs, good for 2.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. I need to get solid. Back to you.
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thank you for the report.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Barnes outside. And it's Vassell in the corner. Elijah with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Elijah does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
Thorpe. And stolen by Vassell. Barnes outside to the inside. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
To the middle. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
And so, let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for San Antonio.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Wembanyama, deadly inside.
And how about the show Wemby's putting on here? When he gets it going, Victor is pretty much unstoppable. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. Pass to Castle. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. It's enough for Houston. They trail by 9 points. Olajuwon inside. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. A slam dunk by Thorpe. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Outside, Fox. Back to Wembanyama. Victor Wembanyama.
By Wembanyama. This is why you gotta push him out of the paint.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there, that makes the game easy.
You can be sure, GA, that as the Spurs build this team, there will be no shortcuts.
Well, they're surely eyeing that group 8 hours north in OKC. Another young core that's not going anywhere. If the Spurs want to contend, the standard's been set.
Oh, ball movement creating a great look. Every coach loves this.
Back to Fox. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
Inside, Olajuwon. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Olajuwon. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. To the inside. The kick out to Fox. Down low. Here's Olynyk. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Rockets trailed by 7. Pass to Olajuwon. And a lot of contact.
And get to the line.
The Rockets players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatch back pull up, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill, and then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Olajuwon's got 14.
And that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there, almost automatic.
To the paint. Back to Olynyk. And another basket for San Antonio. 1:22 left to play here in the half. Houston moving it around. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
And Kevin, he had a little opening to the bucket and took full advantage on that.
Greg, he didn't waste any time making up his mind. That was going to be a flush all the way. Here's Wembanyama.
Don't you just love how Olynyk shares the basketball? He uses his height to see over defenders.
Outside Fox. Pass to Olynyk. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Great move. This is what you get when Thorpe's being aggressive. He's a high percentage shooter in that painted area.
Offensive rebound. No stopping him there. Jams it in. It's going to be on Kenny Smith. San Antonio shooting their first free throw this game. And great with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award. The Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. And now a 12-point Spurs lead.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And so that's the end of the first half. Spurs lead by 12. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Pass to Vassell. The kick out to Fox. To the inside. Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks. The Spurs last season acquiring De'Aaron Fox. He said what this team struggled with are the things that I bring. Self-creation, being able to touch the paint, getting into the teeth of the defense and collapsing it. And regardless of how well I'm playing in a game, I still command attention. My guys never just leave me. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you. Down low. And here's Maxwell from beyond the arc. It's good from long range. Maxwell's got it back down to single digits for the Rockets. To the middle. Lays it up and banks it in. Maxwell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Wembanyama, outside. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Inside. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also...
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Here's McLaughlin. Down low. Johnson can't get it to go. Rockets trailed by 5. Pass to Maxwell. Off target with his 3. Here's Champagnie. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Champagnie's got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, when you attack in the painted area, good things tend to happen.
Pass to McLaughlin. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. And the Spurs with possession.
Not the kind of aggressive defense.
Check the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
To the middle. Here's Olajuwon. Now it's out of bounds to the Rockets.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Johnson outside. Wants to get it to Olajuwon and does with the dunk.
Johnson.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Rocking that rim. Keldon Johnson, a big physical wing.
Here's Thorpe. Here's Olajuwon. And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. A shot by Champagnie, no good. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. 8-point game. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
Ooh, that kind of defense, it's almost as if they're just standing there.
Well, for the most part, they were just standing still. And you've got an easy 2 points.
Yeah, and despite his restrictions offensively, you still have to close off the lane or he'll burn you.
Back to Johnson. To the left side wing. To the inside. Here's Olajuwon. It's rebounded by Waters. San Antonio leading by 6. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And now the first timeout call. 20 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Got a piece of it. Out to the right wing. Back to Cornet. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And here's Floyd. Here's Rollins. Oh, that's blocked. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. It's San Antonio leading by 6. Here's Smith. Here's Olajuwon. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And Olajuwon with a clear path to the hoop.
And one area where they haven't struggled has been transition.
Yeah, they've had less success when they allow the defense to get set. That's why they want to keep pushing the pace.
Back to Barnes. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. And the Spurs lead by 4. To the paint, Olajuwon. And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Thorpe can't make it work. Wembanyama outside. The kick out to Barnes. Off target from outside.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny.
But showing off the bunnies. Back to Smith. Makes it off the glass. Smith's got it all tied up now for the Rockets.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Now Wembanyama. Shot clock at 5. Barnes. Clean from outside.
He really thrives in high-pressure moments. That's a big-time play.
Johnson. Outside Smith. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. One-handed!
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Listen, we're not here to back down.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. San Antonio leading by 3. Barnes outside. Now Vassell. Outside, Fox. Takes the 3. Johnson rips down the board.
Boy, not much defensive pressure on that 3, but he still couldn't make it.
And how about the killer cool of Olajuwon? Loves to put the team on his back when the game gets tight.
He gets it to go.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
Nice use of the glass on the finish.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we've talked about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
And it doesn't go.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Here is Wembanyama. Outside, Vassell. Wembanyama. Outside, Vassell. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Same page.
No good. That would have tied it. And here are the Spurs. They've led by as many as 14 points. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, is a big-time jam.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Rips it down with two hands.
And that was so clutch. I mean, they're in front by the slimmest of margins, in need of a stop right here.
Here is Wembanyama. Layup, no good. So they foul intentionally. He drops the first one. And so he drops them both. It's a three-point game.
Yeah, those free throws make things a little more simpler right now. They just have to guard.
Barnes, he's off from three. And so it's a narrow victory for Houston, pulling it out for the double. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.